Hey, everybody. It's Larry the Bearded Wonder from World 1 Podcast, but you already know that because you're here on our fucking Twitch channel. So tonight we're starting a new series called The Dumb Leading the Blind. Um, so we're to kind of give you the lowdown on what we've got going here. Um, this is a series where Kathy's going to be playing some games, and I'm going to be hanging around giving her a hard time. And these are games that Kathy has not played yet, but I have. So I'm just here kind of as background noise to sit here and chirp and kind of provide some conversation so that she's not playing all by her lonesome, as well as to drop the occasional hint, keep her kind of generally guided in the right direction without slamming her with spoilers, and maybe occasionally throw her off the scent and on a fucking wild goose chase. Every once in a great while, just to be an asshole for the sake of my own pure amusement. Um, so we're starting the series with one that we've been really excited about getting to play for a hot minute here, and the opportunity happily presented itself because it is right now still free on the Epic Game Store. Speaking of, hey, dear Epic, you should sponsor us. Um, we're going to be playing tonight, The Witness, and we are going to not necessarily tonight, obviously, but over the course of this series, we are going to make it all the way through The Witness, front and back. In terms of multiple endings, we'll kind of figure out what we want to do with that when we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. But in any case, past The Witness, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what to look forward to in the future beyond The Witness here. We do have a few other games on the docket, including Bioshock 1 and 2, as well as Portal 1 and 2 are ones that spring to mind off the top of our heads. Uh, we might be looking at some She Remembered Caterpillars, would be a good one, I think, for after we get through Bioshock and it's time to, or maybe in between Bioshock 1 and 2. It's a nice light puzzler to kind of break that shooty bang bang up with. Um, so, because I mean, Portal's just going to be more puzzle, but it's puzzle shooter puzzle, whatever. Um, but in any case, and from there we're going to be looking at our respective libraries of what's available in terms of stuff that Kathy hasn't played and I have that we can keep this going. Um, I know, as a matter of fact, Kathy, when you and I first met almost half a year ago now, we literally started part of our conversation was suggestions on games, and I rattled off a whole slew of shit at you.
And this was on it, I remember. And this is the one you've been pushing for me to play for a long time since then. So,
I know, and I'm so excited for this. It's so good. It's so good. So, but in any case, I'm ready whenever you are.
all right, let me load it up. We should be ready to go,
Yup.
and we shall see. And hopefully, I got sound.
Let me check here real quick. Oh, stupid thing. Hang on here. You probably do have sound. I will tell you though, there is no like background music in the game.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure the viewers saw it because I wasn't seeing it on the thing.
It's a real quiet game. You'll know as soon as you get up to that door.
Great. So, this is going to be fun because I have no idea what the controls are on my keyboard, but I'm going to assume because I'm going to play on the keyboard, not a controller. So this will be interesting for a while because
I'm
I'm
thinking it's just WSAD.
I think it is too. Yep, there it is. So, and my mouse will look around. Ooh, spooky metal stairs
No, they're not stairs.
or whatever it is. Hold on, let me just make sure my volume. Oh, come on. There's no volume. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up here. I need subtitles. I have to say that.
Yeah, there's very little dialogue in the game, but what's there, it's worth having the subtitles.
Okay, go back. There we go. Well, let's see if we can get through the first puzzle, which I'm assuming is that.
Yep, you've got audio
Yeah, I can hear it
there.
now. just seems so quiet. Oh, I got my thing turned down way too low. Alright. Oh my god, my mouse is moving fast. Hello.
I was gonna say you're really hyperactive on the mouse
I
there.
know, I'm like, shit, maybe I will pull out my controller, because I do have it plugged in. That might be better. There we go. We'll use the controller. Ah! Move that mouse out of the way. That's gonna be the hard part. What is... Okay. Now see, I've played puzzle games like this before where I've had to do that, so that's not that difficult. Does this...
Hmm.
And that's my run.
Fun fact, by the way, Jonathan Blow was actually pretty against putting a run feature in this game.
That's not... Okay, well... I'm glad he did, because this would take forever, because it looks like I gotta go move around to different spots. Possibly. Or they're gonna open up certain doors. Oh, shit. This is not gonna be fun. But it is pretty, I will admit. I like the scenery, because it makes it... Holy fucking shit!
Oh, the color palette in this game is absolutely gorgeous. Did you? Did I lose you? That's weird. You there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I was just being quiet. I was thinking.
I'm gonna say my Skype got a little odd for a second there.
So I'm assuming I
So
gotta open... Okay, so there's 3 puzzles that I gotta figure out.
there we are. Now we got it back. That's weird.
Sorry. Well, no, I was being really quiet, too, because...
There we go.
Now, here's the question. So that leads there, that one leads there. Oh, there it is.
Mhm. So I mean, the opening is going to be obviously really rudimentary.
Right.
Um, I will tell you, it's not so much a spoiler, just as it is something to kind of keep in mind in terms of what what the game is really kind of about at a deep fundamental foundational level here.
Mm-hmm.
And this opening area is a great example of that. Is this game is very much about uh, communication and language, and teaching you how to speak the game's language, um, by way of example and gently guiding you through and building you up little by little. So I mean, it's showing, it showed you, much like World 1-1 in Mario, the absolute fundamentals of how the puzzle panels work. A start point to and get to an end point,
Right.
and they get a little more involved and complicated as you go. But one of the things that you'll find too, actually, if you want to play with it a little bit, is that you can always go back and redo any puzzle even after you've solved it, because if you're not sure that you understand why it's the right solution, you can go back and play with it and get a few wrong answers, so it'll highlight what you missed so that you better understand how the rules and the mechanics work as it builds on those rules and mechanics.
Okay.
And it's literally built to be like a living, breathing Rosetta Stone.
Jeez.
No, it's really neat. I mean, you're
No!
you're experiencing it. You saw the basic, and now it's teaching you. There are puzzles with multiple solutions that do different things depending on the solution you go with. Like right here,
Right.
you know.
Which would make sense. Yeah. Pay attention to what you got. Ah! I'm running into stuff. So now I've got 2. Now I gotta figure out where that other cable goes.
Mhm.
Ah! Which is gonna lead here, which is probably gonna give me the power now that that's open. Okay. I'm starting to see something. Alright. Mm-hmm.
What are you starting to see?
No, I'm just seeing that where I need to go is where the line was.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh my gosh. I have not played on a controller in forever. I've been playing so many keyboard games. This is so weird using a controller.
No, I really liked playing this with the controller, but I could definitely see the appeal of doing mouse and keyboard with this. I know one or two people that actually speed run this, and you have to mouse and keyboard this to speed run it because they will snipe puzzles. So they will literally get a puzzle just barely into a view as little as humanly possible to keep their distance to stay on the
Oh,
optimal path.
I hate these ones. Fuck these things. Sorry. I really hate these type of puzzles because I never can complete them. Oh fuck.
Here's something to keep in mind too. Here is
Mhm.
that there are panels that have multiple correct solutions.
Yeah, here's my problem. Anytime I have to fill a whole thing, I always go the wrong way. I
Nobody said
hate.
you have to fill the whole thing.
Really?
No,
That's
the goal is
true.
just to get from the start to the end of the puzzle
Oh,
and
well,
meet all the requirements. The only requirement at this point is to get to the end of the puzzle.
okay.
Now, there
I
will be more rules that get introduced as you go, but again, the game will teach you those rules in a way that makes sense. And if you ever find yourself in a place where you're looking at puzzles with rules and mechanics that you don't know or understand,
mhm.
it means you're probably not in the right spot. Leave it alone and just keep wandering. You will eventually find the place that will teach you everything that you need to know.
Okay. Cool. Very
So
pretty though.
it is super, super
It
pretty.
is very pretty. But obviously, I'm not going that way. Hmm. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
And that right there is a perfect example of exactly what I was just talking about.
Mhm. Oops.
Now, if you're playing on a controller, by the way, when you've got a whole
Ah.
slew of panels like these,
Mhm.
you can hit your shoulder button. It'll just shuffle you to the next panel
Okay. Thank you.
just to make life a little easier. There
Yay.
you go. See?
But I was trying to see if there was a specific pattern.
It's not a pattern, but it is teaching you. Starting to figure out what it's trying to teach you?
I think I'm starting to figure out what it's trying to teach me.
What do you think it's trying to teach you?
It has to do with the white square and that the lines have to cross above it. But hmm. Okay. It's making a Tetris pattern.
Oh, you'll see actual tetraminos later in the game, by the way.
Sweet. Oh, this will be interesting. Nope. So what was different about that one?
You almost, from what you told me, you almost have an understanding of what it's trying to teach you, but you're putting the wrong restriction on it.
Ooh. Hmm.
This whole section, by the way, this is what's actually called a teaching panel, because it is literally here to teach you a rule or a mechanic.
Hmm.
And this is what I'm talking about, is how it wants to teach you its rules and its language in an organic, non-dialogue, non-text way.
Hmm.
Now, do you know what it's teaching
I
you?
think I know, but I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see if I can. Nope, that's not the way I want it to go. Ah.
And again, these panels are great too, because if you, again, like I was saying, if you got an answer correct, but you're not sure you understand why it was the right answer, you
Mm-hmm.
can redo that puzzle and play around with it to see if your thought process was accurate or not.
Hmm. All right. I think I've caught it. Gotta have all the white in the same and all the black dots in the same area.
There you
So,
go.
so that's what that puzzle back there must be about.
Exactly.
Let's go for a run. Oh, I know what
Now,
I
do you see what I mean about the organic
got
language?
it.
And that's so much of what this game is about.
So now how do I apply this to this is going to be the question. And does it have to be all of them? And that's going to be the tough part. Which is, oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough! Because I don't know why they have those little,
A little what?
the hexagons. I couldn't think of the name.
They're not random,
They're not, I figured they weren't.
which means there's something else involved in this puzzle that you haven't learned yet.
Okay.
Now, you could probably brute force your way into figuring it out.
But I don't want to do that.
Yep. I mean, you could, and if you did, you'd probably figure out what the hexagons mean or how they work.
But why not do this here?
Exactly.
And I'm going
Teaching
to
panels.
assume that they have to connect somehow. I would assume that's what you have to do is one continuous line through all of them.
I won't spoil, but I will tell you if you're right or wrong when you get it.
But I may, yeah, but that you're right. I could be totally wrong on this.
And again, that's why the teaching panels are great. It's a brilliant way to communicate an idea or a concept.
Ooh.
Now you'll notice too here,
Mm-hmm.
there are multiple starting points you can go with.
Yeah.
So sometimes part of the puzzle is just figuring out what's the right place to start. That was weird. Anyways.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, wrong button. I've been playing a lot of Switch games on my so I'm used to. I've got my A and my B buttons all
Uh-huh.
mixed up.
Now, while you're puzzling over some of this, actually, um,
Mhm.
I kind of want to tie this back into our conversation from earlier just a little bit because we've talked about this, or I know I swear I've talked about this on at least one or two occasions, but um, The Witness is a simultaneously disability friendly and unfriendly game. Um, there are, for people with certain disabilities, including color blindness and hard of hearing or deaf, you will not be able to complete everything in this game. You'll still be able to beat the game, but you will not be able to do everything in this game. And there's no fix for it. It's literally just not possible without somebody just telling you this is the answer.
That kind of sucks.
It does. I mean, it's essential for the game to work the way it's supposed to work,
Mhm.
but by the same token, like I said, you can still beat the game. There's enough stuff,
Mhm.
there's enough room where you can get to the end and not do certain sections.
Mhm.
But if you wanted to do everything, which, I mean, why would you not? This is a game that is absolutely worth spending time in its world just existing. Um, then you physically won't be able to,
Right.
which I think is fascinating. And because of the nature of those puzzles, I honestly don't know of a way around it. I really don't.
Hmm.
You were close, by the way. I think you just missed a turn in it accidentally at the end. Like watching you, you had the right everything. Oh,
Because that's not going to help because I've got that. Because
so
that's
make an extra barrier.
make an extra barrier.
Yeah, come back. A little more. A little more. There.
Right here?
Yeah, keep going. You'll see it in a minute. Mm-hmm.
Oh. No? What did I miss?
Oh, I believe you had the middle whites and the lower right blacks mixed still.
Okay.
I think that's what it was, if I saw that correctly. Yep, you
Oh,
still
yep,
got a
I
mix.
still got them mixed. Yeah, okay. Which means,
No. You can do it from there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to remember what I got to do here. That's still mixed.
Not if you go all the way to the wall.
So, but then I'm going to miss that. And those will
Ooh,
be mixed. So I
right.
am maybe not in the right spot. Mm.
You might be in the right spot, but maybe you need to go off in a different direction from that starting point.
Let's.
Oh no, you can't go in a different direction from that starting point.
Mm, mm. be this way, but I am... Mm-mm.
Keep in mind you've got multiple exits too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm. Nope, that's not gonna work. Shit.
There you go.
I can be taught!
See? And now you know how two different rules work together. Or how they interact or don't interact with each other.
Hmm.
Hey, do me a favor. Can you share your screen audio with me?
Yeah, isn't it?
Nope, I got none of your screen audio.
Why?
It's a Skype thing.
What do I need to do to share it? Because
So when you start the screen share, it'll give you a question. Do you want to share audio as well?
it did not get... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna stop it and then I'll restart it. Oh, yeah, it did not. I'm sorry. I missed that. There we go.
Yeah, it defaults to off on that one.
There we go. Okay.
There we go. Since I don't have the audio coming through the stream on Twitch,
There you go. Can you hear it now?
yes, I can.
Okay.
I've also got a weird echo of myself, but whatever.
Well, that would make sense because... So we got a box, and on the box is a back. Oh, shitty. Ooh, my shadow.
Mm-hmm.
My shadow.
You're a person.
Oh, memorization. I love memorization.
Or screenshot.
I can't do that while I'm got the thing. I'm gonna memorize. You know what? The whole point is memorization.
No, it's not.
Or old school, paper and pen. Key.
There you go. I to be fair, it is technically on a piece of paper.
Oh my gosh.
What better way to transcribe it for the sake of accuracy?
So I'm assuming there's going to be a door or some puzzle with that exact pattern. But now the question is, where? Probably gonna follow the path.
It's a big island.
It is a big island. And that may not even... I'm assuming maybe it will not come into play till later, too.
Also, probably a very safe assumption.
I want to jump in the box.
You have to go acquire the jump ability first.
Then I can have fun jumping in the box. That was easy, but I bet it's... Aw, shit. What does this have to do with anything? Gosh darn it.
Everything's always got something to do with something.
I know. So again... it's not going to be as easy every time.
Oh no,
Holy
of course not.
moly! Jeez. It's good I like puzzle games.
It's a great puzzle game.
Well, I got that mechanic down. Ooh. And something with sandcastles. That'll be
But
good. But... Oh, I want to go swimming! Why can't I go swimming?
swimming, not so much. But Lonely Island Boys do have a cameo in this.
So obviously I can't do anything until that gets finished. So I do have to finish that. Dang it! I didn't want to finish it.
Needs more power, Captain. In game, they don't ever title it, but sort of officially, unofficially, this area is called the Glass Factory.
Ooh, okay, I see what's gonna happen here.
You sees it, does ya?
Well, yeah, because there's... But there's... Well, but there were two...
Ta-da!
I could have done two things. Again, very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what did I turn on now? More puzzles!
You turned me on.
Oops. Oops. Like I said, weird playing with the controller. Ah, not the way I wanted to go.
So, fun fact. I know I've mentioned, you can't die, you can't lose in The Witness. But on that note, one of my other favorite point-and-click adventure games was one, where it says in the manual that you can't die, you can't lose, it's impossible. Except there was one spot where you actually could die, but the game literally told you that this is the one place you will die. You take your character, there was this like hole at the bottom of a lake bed, and it says, "Do not jump in, you will die." You can click it and jump in, and he would literally just fall forever into an abyss.
Funny.
I liked it.
Oh my god, seriously? You game art. Fucking A. There it is. So what did I turn on now? Oh. Follow the green line.
Notice, by the way, if you pull back, I want to show you something cool.
What?
So go back the way you came a little bit. Like, follow that green line back towards the glass factory, just a touch. Right about there. Turn around. You'll notice it. Like, look out in the water. Like right there in the water.
Mm-hmm.
You'll notice thematically the whole theme of this section carries through of the symmetry island. You'll notice the symmetry of all the stone structures reflected in the water.
Oh wow.
It's a real subtle but cool detail.
And that's what makes games like this really cool, is when they go all out and they think of those little details.
Oh yeah, it's subconsciously working to get your brain in a specific mindset to start noticing shit.
Ah. Oh, great, another one of these. Now, do they repeat, or not repeat necessarily, but do they um use the same puzzle mechanics repeatedly just to at different points just to see if you remember how to do them?
No, there will be points where again, like different parts of the island are about different rules and learning different things and drilling it home so that you
Okay.
you understand it absolutely, to where the ideally the thought process is that you know it so well that you
Mhm.
don't have to think about it, you don't have to look for the solution so much as you could simply just look at the puzzle and see the solution.
Okay.
It's a real big thematic thing for The Witness, and when you get to a certain area, there are some things that help drive home that's part of an idea or a theme that Jonathan Blow is trying to convey with The Witness.
Okay. Oh man. Oh, oh dang it!
You had it
I
too.
know I had it, and I'm sitting there. Arrgh. Gosh darn it! Now I gotta
The good
remember
news
how I
is you
did.
know it though.
Yeah. The bad news is I didn't remember. I have problems with that. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do.
This game also has a cameo from
Mhm.
one of the greatest people to ever get into science entertainment, uh, James Burke.
Okay.
Which, to any of our viewers that are not familiar, James Burke he's hosted a number of shows, but one of the ones he's most famous for was a show called Connections. There was a couple of runs of this show, or a couple seasons, and throughout a season, each episode would kind of take you from, and the whole season was literally connected. And it would start with like one thing and how one innovation or one scientific discovery or concept or idea led to another, led to another, led to the next to the next, and you get to the end, and you're like, holy fuck, how did we get here from there? But it totally follows a logical train of thought. And like I said, James Burke's stuff is really fucking cool. So if you ever, again, a solid just viewing recommendation. If you get the opportunity, check out Connections. There was also a an old PC point and click puzzle game called Connections, based on that TV show with James Burke.
Hmm.
So the universe comes full circle to where he's starring in, or he's got a cameo in a PC point and click puzzle adventure game again, some 25 years later.
Sorry, I'm being so quiet, but it's like.
No, it's all right. Again, we're playing with format here, but I think that's there's a good. I think it's a good part of why
I'm
this.
just
I
concentrating! It's so. I have to concentrate so hard. That's the thing with me and puzzles. This is why I don't like to play them on stream because I sit there and I'm just like, huh, what is going on? Oh shit, what did I do wrong? No, that's going to be the right one. Now the question is, how am I going to get Nope, that's not gonna work. Back up. Nope. Or
You notice, by the way, along the way here, you learned a new mechanic or a new detail,
oops.
and it was just naturally rolled in.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Ta-da!
I'm getting good.
By the way, you are currently on Symmetry Island.
Makes sense. Oh shit. Is there an easy mode? Just asking.
No, but there is actually a part of the game later that Jonathan Blow actually had to break some of the software that he used throughout the entire game in order to
Mm-hmm.
make it work.
Oh wow.
I caught an interview with him a while back, and he was saying that that was probably the single most challenging part of making The Witness was uh, that piece of software that was designed specifically to do exactly one thing.
Mm-hmm.
He needed it to not do that thing.
And yet. Ah! Oh, fudginators.
Notice something interesting happening here, by the way.
Yeah, the yellow line is getting less opaque and becoming more faint.
Mhm.
Oh! Hello. Wait a minute. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. You had to be freaking kidding me. You had to be freaking kidding me! Fuck this. Oh, stop
You
your
should have known
laughing.
that's where it was going.
I should have, but oh, fuck. Oh, good guess on my part. Oh, fuck this shit. Shut up. Hate it when.
I'm really happy with this format idea, by the way, for
Yeah.
exactly this kind of thing.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, but it didn't take me too long to figure those out. Ooh,
No,
but fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Now I gotta figure out where the fuck I gotta go. There it is. Oh, damn bushes. Damn it. At least it's an easier one.
just to get you in the door, you know.
Seriously. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Just remember your themes and concepts, and the answer
Mm.
will reveal itself.
Yes, Larry. Hmm. Oop. I need a better controller.
What are you using?
My Xbox controller, but it's broken. It's
Oh.
it's really, yeah, it's been through the ringer.
Hmm.
But, hmm. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously?
Symmetry Island.
Frickin' A. Ugh, frickin'
You
A.
have the literal answer.
I know, but it's like, ugh, frickin' A. Seriously? Seriously? God damn this game. Shut up.
You can't tell me it's not fucking clever though.
It is, but now I gotta frickin' figure out.
Ta-da!
Yeah, ta-da. God dang it, this is gonna be another one of these where I have to write these frickin' things down.
It makes you feel any better. This is about the last one where you really have to write anything down just to mentally move it.
So you say. I don't necessarily, believe that.
No, that's your call.
Didn't you say you might, not
Hmm.
be truthful with me, so I
I
can't.
did say though that if I did, it would be very infrequent.
That is true too, but this could be one of those times.
Good.
So, oh, started on the wrong side. Gotta remember. Opposites attract. And I started at the going the wrong direction too. Shikeys! Shut up. Oops. No. Come on. There we go. Nope. What the fuck? What did I do wrong? What the fuck? Why did it disappear?
So, but before you have a freak out here, this is something that I was starting to tell you a little bit about earlier. Is when it thinks that you don't understand a puzzle or a mechanic, it will
Yeah.
make you, like in this instance, it'll make you go back to the last one to redo it to ensure that you understand the mechanic that you're working with. So what it
Right.
did is it just turned off that panel. You just have to re-enter the solution here, confirming that you understand why the answer is what it is.
Oh shit. Okay. But now I gotta figure out what the hell. So it is the reverse, is what I'm trying to do.
It's mirrored, yeah.
Yeah. But where did I screw up? Because I thought I did it right.
Pull back a second. Now look over at that one. Get up close on the other one.
Oh!
See it?
Yeah, I see. I think I see what I was doing wrong. Hold up here.
Hmm.
So why was... Here's the problem. Hmm. Oops. But here's the problem.
What?
Well, I gotta get into that spot.
Look at your exit.
Yeah, I know, it's flipped. And that's why
So do exactly what you think you should do.
But I was wrong the last time I did what I thought I should do. Because what I was thinking I should do is go this way, but that's not the right way. That's not, though, what... What am I missing here?
So aside from mirroring it, you also want to rotate it 180 degrees, like spin it on its axis so that what's on the yellow puzzle is up, on the blue puzzle is down.
Right, which is what I did, and I was wrong. Well, I must have screwed up somewhere because I thought I did that the first time. So.
Now, are you ready for a big exciting thing to happen?
No.
Because exciting things about to happen.
Am I gonna get shot?
Well, if you are, it'll only cripple you. You won't lose any life.
That's good.
You won't die because you can't die in the witness.
Do I get a robot companion?
Nope.
Oh no. What is this gonna... What are you going to do?
Stick with it. It's going to point the way for you.
Oh, So I gotta go over where the light is. Okay.
Congratulations. You've successfully made your way through Symmetry Island.
Cool.
You got your first laser.
Okay. Yay! I guess yay.
No, definitely yay. Definitely yay.
Yeah, but I feel like that feels kind of underwhelming. So now it's like, where do I go from here?
Head towards the light.
Well, what light? There's a lot of light.
The laser. Follow the laser.
Okay. I feel like Dorothy and the
It's
Wizard.
giving you a clue as to where you should go check some things out next.
What the hell is this?
Look careful. Be observant. The answer is literally in front of you.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Why would I kid you?
No, I'm trying... Seriously.
Let's talk it through.
No. I figured it out. I just was trying to figure out which one it is. Which one it was on. It's the apple. I figured it out as soon as I saw it, but I was like, where? Oh.
You'll notice too, aside from the fact that the relevant tree is a different color than all the pink ones.
Yeah.
You'll notice specifically green panel, green tree.
Makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh man, they definitely get harder. Trying to figure out which branch is which.
Mm-hmm. You want to make sure you're paying attention.
Oh my god, but which angle do you go with?
If you look at the puzzle, at the panel, it will tell you how to orient yourself.
Because that just does not seem right. Oh, I gotta go back. That's frustrating, though, to have to go all the way back and do this again.
It won't come up that often.
Yeah, but it's still frustrating.
I know.
Oops. 1, 2.
You're not going to get a ton of these chain puzzles like this. Not once you start rolling in.
But the problem is which angle.
Again, look carefully at the panel.
I am.
Now,
Maybe. Jeez.
devil's in the detail. I do mean singular detail.
Yes, okay. And that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mhm.
God, that is hard. That is very difficult to figure that one out. God. That is Dang.
So I'm thinking later this month, since Transistor is going to be free on Epic Games, I'm going to pick it up, and I think maybe I'll stream it some. Except, I'm going to turn off the background music for the game, and I'm just going to keep on repeat Korn's Twisted Transistor. Hours on end. That'll be the only song that fucking plays. And I will be perfectly okay with it because I fucking love that song.
That would be pretty cool. I think I'm learning.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe not. Where'd my apple go?
Mm-hmm.
Where did my apple go? That's not good. Which means there's got to be something I got to look at, or look at the tree a certain way to get the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, which way do I need to look?
This is definitely one of the single most devious tree puzzle.
I'm trying to see if there's something else in the area that has something that would be reminiscent of an apple. Unless it has to do with that red tree in the distance.
Do you want me to tell you if it does or doesn't?
I don't know! That's the only thing I could think of because that's really bright red and it's the only red tree over there. But it may not be.
I won't give you spoilers unless you ask.
Let me see if I can figure this out first. If I get really stuck.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, you can make a suggestion.
Jot down the answer to the last puzzle before you play with this one.
Oh, yeah.
Save yourself the hassle.
But what?
Now again, the panel is not symmetrical.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. But I'm trying to figure out what the heck is the red thing that they're talking about. Or what do I have to do something before that?
Notice the details in the tree. What do you see?
I see a lot of broken branches.
Uh-huh. Count them carefully.
I see 4.
Morse. Nope, I won't say it yet.
Yeah, don't. Give me a second here.
Mhm.
There we go.
There you go.
Broken tree branch right there.
Hmm. Represented on the panel, but not on the tree physically. The others were not represented on the panel. And the best part, they're going to rub your nose in it.
Ooh, I want an apple now. I'm hungry. Oh, crud.
What?
Nothing. I'm like hungry. And I just realized all the places around me are closed. What the heck? A heart! But I missed something because I came up here.
You didn't miss anything.
I feel like I missed something. I just
You
don't.
did.
Just where do I go?
Again, your overall aim right now would be towards following the light. Head towards the mountain.
Okay.
The orchard is a nice little detour to try and teach you some fundamental concepts.
Yeah, but where do I go down to get into? That's the question.
Work your way back through the orchard, like backwards, the way
Oh,
you can.
that's right. There was some paths, weren't there?
Mhm.
Am I going the right way? Or am I going the wrong way?
Well, that's Symmetry Island, so you want to go back the other way towards the mountain. You may go around the orchard because right now you're in it. You're going deeper.
There.
Go backwards.
Go backwards.
Yep, follow that trail back a little bit. Keep going,
Oh. Yeah, but I'm
and then
back.
you can work. I know. You can make your way around the orchard.
Okay.
Basically, you can cut through town.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, fall down.
Puppy fall down, go boom.
Okay, that's kind of creepy right there.
You want to see something creepier?
No.
You're gonna see it anyways.
I'm,
No, go look at him.
what?
You're looking at him from the wrong side. Look at his shadow.
Oh, he's juggling.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Little
But,
things.
hmm. I want to run through it, but at the same time, I want to explore because this is really cool looking place.
So the town square here, the village,
Mm-hmm.
is going to be one of the last places that you actually work. Um, this is where you test your metal to see how well you understand the intermingling of
Mhm.
all the different rules and concepts throughout the island.
Cool.
It's like the last gauntlet before you hit the end game, or the boss rush, if you will, for lack of a better term.
Oop, can't go that way.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
If I can find my way around the mountain. Oh, here we go, more puzzles. But are they ones that I can do yet, or no? I'm gonna say no because that looks like the box needs to open. If I fall off a tree, I'm going to really scream.
You can't fall off the tree.
I would find a way. Let's be honest. I could break a game real easily. How'd you do that? I have no clue. I've heard that many a times in my life. How'd you end up there? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Why creepy statues? No creepy statue. Oh gosh, really creepy. Well, I made it, and
Mm-hmm.
it's
Now, do you see
cold.
what's going on up here?
Looks like people are frozen in time. They're filming a movie? Or they're doing something? I don't know.
Look familiar?
Not really.
Look a little more carefully. You may want to adjust your viewing. There you go. Now, does it look familiar?
Oh, it's a puzzle box. I gotta open up all those panels.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you do that?
Well, think about it. What's already there? No, no, no. Look at the box.
Oh! Well, there's one here.
Look at the details on the box.
Okay.
On that front panel,
Yes.
look at the details. What do you see?
Just a bunch of symbols.
No, 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 no. Think numerically.
I mean,
You've seen this before.
have I seen this before?
Yes. I absolutely 100% can confirm you've seen this before. Right at the very beginning of the game. Laser grid. Multiple panels blocking your puzzle panel, your
Right.
line.
Right.
Now
Which,
think numerically about that.
well, I mean, there's 6 of them.
Is there?
Well, 7. And, well, I mean, 6 blocking, right?
Right. And how many open?
One.
And you have one what? What did you just do that brought you to the mountain?
One like Oh, so I gotta go find 6 more locations to open up these the other panels.
There you go.
Yeah, but why am I all the way over here if they're all over other places?
Well, for a couple reasons.
Eh.
The mountain will kind of give you a view overall to kind of get an
Ah,
idea.
okay.
Also, the other question is, what's the deal with the panel that didn't do anything over there on top of the mountain?
I bet you it opened up a new area.
You sure?
Mm.
Go look carefully.
Oh, matches the water.
Okay.
So what did I do? Shut it. I hate when
Oh
you
no, no,
get the.
no, no, no! I'm literally not being mean.
I know you're not. I'm just. So what is it trying to show? That's just it. I mean, if I complete it, did it change anything? It doesn't really change
Not
anything.
necessarily about change. Uh, it will change something, but not in the game.
Okay.
Think back to the conversations you and I have had about this.
Okay. Hmm.
You accidentally almost made this discovery earlier, and you probably didn't even realize it.
Oh, geez, that's very
Vague.
yeah.
Uh huh.
I'm. I need another hint.
Push buttons.
Push buttons.
Go back to where you're standing. Push buttons. Go back to where you were standing on the ledge.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Do I go back down to there?
You can.
Is that what I want to do?
There's a million things you can
Oh,
do now.
shut up. Yeah, I'm. You're gonna have way too much fun with this. I don't even remember how I got up here. How do I get the
The
frick down?
stairs.
Yeah, I know, but where are they? I don't remember where my stairs are. There they are.
Big question is, what did you just learn?
That I can also interact with the environment a little bit
Hmm.
too. And that I really suck at puzzle games.
What's in here?
You know me, I'm curious. Oh, she's. Well,
The neat thing is, you know how to do this puzzle now.
yeah, but now I gotta think of how many freaking things to do it. Ugh. Because now I gotta think. Shikes. Oh, God. This is gonna. Shut up. This ain't easy, that's for sure.
You had the moment, by the way.
What? I'm sorry, I had the what?
You just had the moment a minute or two ago, by the way. The realization that all the puzzles in this game are not trapped on little panels.
Mm-hmm.
They are literally everywhere.
This is gonna suck. now my question is over there. Do I do down? Shit.
All right. My gut tells me this is probably going to take you a minute, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a breather,
Go right
and I'll
ahead.
be back in a minute.
All right. Didn't take as long. Didn't take as long. Because I'm awesome like that. I'm good at puzzle games. I figured it out. Come on. Whoop. Man, my mouse is really sensitive. Wonder if I can change that. I can change it. There we go. Because now I can actually do stuff a little bit better. Do 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 do. I need an emote. I need to be able to emote here. Do 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 do. I want the frickin' mouse. Down down. Sidestep up. Sidestep down. Sidestep up. This is so much fun. It didn't take me that long to figure out the puzzle. I should sneak in, take a look. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that. But da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. It's a good thing I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I get to sleep in. La 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 la. Why is my little screen up there? I don't want that little screen. Close that little screen. Does not need to be up there. Little screen, go bye bye. There we go. I want to jump. Alright, so I can do that too. Okay, go back to my controls. Oh, I don't want to click to move. Freak, no. we go. La da da da. Oh man. This game. This game. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to play. Because I'm getting tired. Ooh, pretty purple water. Ooh. I see blue and yellow tiles. Wait. Oh, I don't want to go down that way yet. Man, what took you so long? I had that done the minute you got off.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I figured that out easy.
Well, excellent.
But I was waiting for... And I was able to figure out my mouse controls, too.
Oh, good.
So. Well, what the freaking A. Are these the maps to get to the locations on the...
Does it look like a map?
An island? Well, yeah, it looks like a map for an island. But I don't know. It could be. What the heck what are you eating now?
Cheesy okie dokes.
Cheesy? Seriously?
I'm a very cheesy guy.
No, that's just one of my favorites. So now, that opened up something, but where do I want to go now? I mean, it looks like it's a map. I mean, it's obviously like these hexagonal thingies. But I don't know.
You want me to tell you?
Give me a hint, please.
It has nothing to do with those stones.
Well, I didn't think it was going to have anything to do with the stones. But I'm just wondering, is that the layout of the island?
No.
Darn it. Okay.
There is actually a map in the game, but it doesn't look like a map.
Dunno.
The map does not look like a map.
Fun.
Oop. I will tell you, though, the map does also track your progress.
Okay.
But it's extremely subtle.
So now the question is, do I want to go back that way? Or do I want to explore down here? Oop. Gotta remember not to hit my spacebar. Because there is this path. There's a lot of places to explore. Jeez! But I can't go anywhere. So I go back. Or though I could go down there. But I don't know if that's what I wanted to do. But I saw the pretty purple water and I thought, oh, that'd be fun. Oh, but it's not.
The color swamp.
Yeah, well. I'm wondering if this is where you started at all. Because it does not look like this is where you would start it. I guess head back to where I was. Because I don't know if that was something I need to go recheck.
That reminds me, by the way.
Yes.
Something interesting worth pointing out because it will help you later. Oh, never mind. We're going to stop and stare at this for a minute. What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking, to be honest, but let me take a better look at this. It's very dark, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason why that one is lit up.
Uh-huh. What does that one look like?
Looks kind of like the river.
Uh-huh. You are 100% correct.
So I'm assuming there's other places I will have to go and do that same exact thing with. But do I
Would
do
you
it?
like Would you like me to be a little more specific?
Please be. Yes.
It's a progress tracker. The it's an ob it's an
Oh!
ob The obelisk will track your completion of environmental puzzles
Okay.
in specific regions. There are multiple obelisks throughout the island.
Okay. Huh.
Each symbol specifically coordinates with a particular environmental puzzle
Okay.
that will end up being the exact same shape as that.
Oh, cool. Neat.
That's why that light flowed from the river puzzle to
To
this
the.
obelisk.
So now the question is, where the hell do I go next? That's the question I have.
Oh, there's a bunch of places you can go.
Yeah, but how do I
But,
get there?
anyways, back to the train of thought I was at a minute ago.
Yes.
So, this big, pretty island,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful, clear day.
Mm-hmm.
Notice what's missing?
The sun.
No, the sun is here.
Mm. Ooh. But I need to find the one that is that color. Sorry. Anyhow, continue. What do I...
You have found the one that is that color.
Yeah, but it's not matched up.
So maybe you don't need to find the one that's that color. Maybe you need to find out how to change the color of the cloud.
I'm glad you're here to help me because, yes, I would be completely lost.
I figured you'd probably have more fun with it this way.
Well, I appreciate it.
I figure this might be more entertaining this way too.
Oh, you saying I'm not entertaining?
No, I just said I think this format is much more entertaining for something like this.
So it looks like it's the same thing. Oh, jeez.
Hmm.
Why is there two? Two lines. Maybe. Nope. Two blocks. No. Oh! There we go. So how the hell do you isolate the four? Oh. Well, no, but that's not going to isolate it. Or maybe that will. Nope. get it. I'll get
I
it.
know you will. I'm just enjoying watching you
Puzzle
work it
over.
out. Hmm. Like I said, this is one of my favorite games to watch on Twitch.
Or maybe I'm isolating the wrong one. Doesn't have to be the complete square. Nope. But how do I get it to do? There we go.
There you go.
Oh, great. Question. Does it have to
Hmm.
match that shape exactly, or can it be upside down?
Yes, it must match the shape and orientation of the shape.
Okay. That's going to be rough. But maybe not. Oh, I was like, where's my thing? There we go.
See?
Yeah, but now what?
Follow the power cord.
I got more of this shit on this side. Dang it! How the hell do you isolate? Oh, I guess that's how you isolate it. No. Oh, that's right. That was not isolated. How the frick do you isolate that one?
What did you just learn in the last panel?
Well, as long as they're in the same order. Got it.
There you go.
Ooh. Oh, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And it doesn't seem to matter where it's at as long... Oop. No, that was not right. That was too many. As long as they're in together. So now question is... There we go.
Ta-da!
Good for me. Now what? So I finished those.
Hmm. So now you've learned Tetraminos.
Lovely! Oh man. That's going to shook. That's not gonna work. So how the fuck do you isolate that one?
Remember, they don't have to be isolated from each other.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm not too bright sometimes.
Now, here's something else. Look, look at what's on the floor.
The yellow tiles,
Uh-huh.
and they're in a certain pattern.
Now, remember what I told you earlier about a lot of these puzzles?
Refresh my memory.
Multiple correct solutions.
Okay.
Go look at the panel again. If this puzzle is absolutely symmetrical, what does that mean?
Um, well, I mean, the pattern obviously is matching what's on there.
Right, but you want to get over there.
So I've got to readjust my lines.
Uh-huh.
So that... Okay. So now I just... How did I do this? That's the question now! How did I do it?
There you
And now I
go.
move.
Hmm.
So I was right. When I was over at that other side, I'm like, this is not the start of it. Okay, you could go a little faster.
It's not
Faster.
gonna,
I know.
but I can tell you there's a reason it moves at the speed it does.
Why, so it doesn't fling me out?
No,
Are these trapdoors gonna open?
no. I'm surprised you didn't notice it a second ago, though. You were staring right at it.
Well, are you talking about the color? Different colors?
No, nothing to do with the colors.
Well, I have no clue what I missed. God. That's like an evil laugh. Ooh. I can't go in the water. Oh. So obviously can't go that way. So we go up. Hmm. Holy fucking shit. Now, can't that's now that's my question. So that's got to be 4 across. Can these be part of that 3?
No.
Oh. So how the fuck do you do that? Well, how the fuck do you do that?
This is where you learn about moving pieces.
Yeah, but how the fuck do I move pieces?
Mentally. You literally have the power to move it with your mind. So what do you know about the rules of the Tetramino so far?
Okay. Well, like in this case, I can have those 3 or these ones together. I know that they
Right.
have to go in the correct direction,
Hmm.
and it has to include. So like this has to have the 4 within contained within it.
Hmm.
But I don't know what I'm missing.
Okay, so this is one of the most convoluted concepts that the game tries to explain without words.
Okay.
So I can save you a ton of frustration and tell you so
Mhm.
you can see one of them working, or you can bang your head on the desk for a little while. It's your call. I won't cheat you out of the
Hmm.
I won't cheat you out of the satisfaction of figuring it out for yourself if you don't want me to.
Hmm.
But I can tell you it will drive you insane if you don't immediately understand it.
Oh, I know what I did wrong. Let me do one that I
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure I know what I'm doing, but maybe I'm wrong. And that's only 4.
Ta-da!
Uh, oh wow. Oh.
This is another one where you will need to understand how to move tiles or how to move the tetraminos.
Mhm. Okay. But how do you move tetraminos? All right. I'm gonna bang my head, and I'm too tired to do this. So either I call it a night and I try to come back to this, or I have you tell me, and I don't know what I want to do.
Now, alternatively, you could totally just wander off to another part of the island. There's plenty of other areas to explore.
That
You
is
can leave
true.
this alone for a little while. That's part of the beauty of the witness.
But it makes me wonder, do I have to move tiles somewhere else for that to work?
No,
Okay.
no.
So I
It's
am,
literally moving them mentally.
although this sucks. See now, oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. See now I'm curious. Ugh! It's one of these where it's like,
It's an absolutely infuriating thing to try and figure out the first time.
but I'm sure once you figure it out, it makes sense.
It does. I had to have somebody explain this one to me if it makes you feel any better. I had a bitch of a time with this concept.
All right, I want to know because I just, I don't understand what you mean. Move the tiles mentally.
Okay, so click into the puzzle. I'm going to give you the answer so that
Okay.
you can see it.
Okay.
So start at your start point, go
Mhm.
straight up all the way.
Okay.
Now, go 2 over, down 3, over 2.
Oh.
See it now?
See it now. It doesn't have to be those particular. It These don't need to be
As
connected
long as they're
as
in the
long as they're
grouping,
in the
you can
grouping.
move them wherever the fuck you want. That's how you move tiles.
Okay. 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 I see, said the blind man.
Again, this is why we call it the dumb leading the blind.
So now it's just a question of figuring out, because I can't do the same thing but can I do something different? And that's the question.
This is a real basic shape, actually.
I'm feeling like it is. I'm just trying to figure out where my lines go.
Don't worry. You got this. Come on, that was a good hint.
That was a great hint. I'm not denying that. I'm sorry. I obviously knew what you were talking about. That was really clever. Now the question is, what the fuck am I doing here? See that? Oh man. Oh, this one's tough.
This is definitively a weird one because that single dot in the middle is what's going to throw you.
Yeah, and that's what's throwing me right now. But
Mm-hmm.
nope. Oh, I don't have that in there. Never mind. Do 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 do. No, it's got to be in there. What am I missing? Oh, well, I'm also not going up high enough, that's for sure. Does it? And it has to be with it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's not going to work either.
You're actually on the right track a minute ago on the last attempt.
But the question is, what direction do I go? That isolates that without.
You're coming off your starting point the wrong direction.
So obviously I gotta go up.
Mm-hmm. There's a Blue Man Group song about this.
I don't know many Blue Man Group songs.
I'm taking the fire escape up to the roof. Up to the roof, dear. Nope. Fire escapes are where?
On the sides of buildings.
Exactly. I'm taking the fire escape up to the roof. That's a damn good clue.
Am I denying it? I'm laughing because damn, your clues are good. I could never do this.
I was just really proud of that one. That one ended up better than I thought it was going to start with, actually. I was literally just thinking of up to the roof, and then I thought about it for a second. Fire escape, side of the building. I'm like, yeah, I can work with that too. That works extra.
See, this is something I could never do with somebody because, like, I would just get frustrated and be like, just do this! Let me play the game. I'll play for you. I'll figure it out.
This is an art I perfected by watching many witness streams because the rules on spoilers versus hints are really fine lines to walk.
Damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, my brain is mush right now. Wow. That's not going... no, that's not going to work. That ain't gonna work either. I don't think. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna ask for this
Yes.
one because my brain is turning into mush.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. So, just to help with the spatial thinking, by the way, for these puzzles,
Yeah.
it's going to sound really stupid and childish, but little paper cutouts.
Mhm.
Random thought. But in any case,
Mhm.
let me think here. That's a full across. Let's see. Those around. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to wing this a little bit here. I'm thinking if you take the top two tetraminos and flip them around,
Mhm.
so the two spot is on the far left and the L is on the far right.
Okay.
That's going to be the first part of this, because then that'll give you an almost straight line all the way across. My other thought then is flip the bottom two around as well, and then what you'll end up with is a sideways U or a reverse C. Try it. So yeah, no, you're on the right spot. Go down. One more. Almost all the way to the right. 4 right. Nope. No. Start.
Go up.
Yep. And then 4 right.
Mm-hmm.
Now up 3. All the way left. There you go. What did I miss? What did I miss?
Because that's.
Oh, you're right. There it is. Nope, 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 nope.
Nope. Wait, I know. I went. I didn't go up far enough.
There you go. There it is. I was
Cool.
close. I just had a miscount.
All right.
I will
Larry.
say, for what it's worth, if you're brain frying, the color swamp is not the place to be.
Well, the thing is, I'm not brain frying. I'm tired, and I'm
Right.
starting to fall asleep. So
That's all right.
I was gonna say,
Color swamp is one where you totally need all your wits about you, because the tile, the moving the pieces mentally is a huge thing to try and hold in your head. Um, Even for me, and I am very spatially thinking oriented.
mm-hmm.
Um, I have a bitch of a time holding it in my head altogether. There are other places that are much easier. It's literally just a matter of getting the right visual angle on the puzzle for some of the other spots.
Yeah, but you know me. I like to do things difficultly.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Oh, there's a
fucking
good one.
shit!
That's an easy one. That's a great one. Do it. Do it. Come on. It's an easy one. Do it.
It ain't an easy one.
Yes, it is.
Not for me. Oh, well, no.
There are 2 correct answers, and they're both super simple.
I guess that.
Exactly. This is an easy one, too. Ta-da!
Hmm. Mm-mm.
You're almost right. Hmm. Uh-uh.
Oh, that's right. You can have an empty square in there, right?
There
Oh
is no
no,
empty
there
square
is no
there.
empty square.
You're combining
Yes,
pieces
yes,
now.
yes, yes, yes. Ay, 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 ay. Ooh, that's weird.
Yes, it is a weird one.
But what did I miss?
This is definitely one of the more
Oh, it's
abstract
3.
ones.
So that's only 3. Okay. It's only 3 across.
Go. Boom. One down. This puzzle has way less empty space than you think it does.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to think of how the pieces go together.
I think I see it, actually.
I thought I had it, and that was the thing. I thought I had it.
Let me see here. 6 turns. Two, three, 4. Yep, 6 turns. Honestly, this one is probably easier to think about what isn't being taken up by one of the pieces. Like, literally just count your tiles.
Mm-hmm. It's not gonna work.
One, 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 2, 3. Oh, you're so close.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what am I missing here.
You're not missing anything.
I'm trying to visualize it in my head. That's the. I'm trying to picture where I've got everything fitting. No. What did I miss?
And I was wrong. I missed a couple corners, but you had it all the way up until the very end.
I'm just trying to picture. I'm trying to picture where everything is at.
I know. You had everything except for the last square.
There we go.
Can you see it now?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got the. I see where the L. Well, see, the problem was the 4 blocks that are in the 2 and 2. I was thinking there was one space in between them, and there's actually 2. That was
Yep.
what my problem was.
Sorry. If I'd have known that's what you were thinking, I'd have
Yeah,
caught
because I
that
was.
for
Well,
you and
no, that's
saved you
okay.
the headache.
It took me a minute because I was trying to figure out. So yeah, so that's what I was going at. It was like this 2, then these 2. But once I realized, oh wait, that's an extra space. That made it a little bit easier to figure out. So
Right.
it took a while, but I got it. I kind of want to go in the color water.
There's ways to. You're going to learn something new here. Look at that piece real quick.
Yeah, it's at an angle,
Uh-huh.
which is weird.
And look at how you just solved it. What is that telling you?
Tells me I'm fucked.
No.
No.
These pieces can do something.
These pieces can rotate.
Uh-huh. You bet your bottom dollar they can spin.
So the question is, can they rotate into any direction or only a specific direction? So like in this case, since it was this way, it can only go up, where these ones would go like this.
They can rotate. They can't flip. They can literally spin 360 degrees,
So it can
clockwise, counterclockwise.
So really, it can be any. You could have any form of.
No.
That's That's what. Okay, that's what I'm asking.
So you like these ones right here. You can't have it where it's 1, 2, 3 down and then one over on the bottom left or the bottom right of it.
Okay.
Because if you rotate it, the little nub is going to be on the bottom left, not the bottom right.
Okay.
You're literally just spinning.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that puts a interesting spin, no pun intended, on things.
Well.
But that's not going to close it, is it? That's not what I wanted to do. Can't go that way. I'm trying to think what. Man. I'm actually trying to also work my way backwards from the starting or the end point.
It's a smart idea. It's a very good idea. This is again why I say little paper pieces are a great investment of time. It helps tremendously with this shit. Because not only can you move them, but you can also rotate them.
Because that doesn't block that one out. Oh man. You would think that this one would be easy, but. Dang. Oh wow. So that won't block it.
You're super close, actually. You'll want to pull back a little, though. Mm-hmm. See it yet?
Mm-mm.
Keep going. Little more. There. Now do you see it? Nope. It's only 3 blocks tall or long, depending on.
There we go.
See?
What? What? Oh. So to move to certain areas.
Uh-huh.
But it looks like I can't go to red. Or can I?
Nope, that one's sunken.
So. I either go to blue or I go to purple.
Because you're currently on black.
Mm-hmm.
And following the line.
Well, I'm gonna want to go to blue. That was.
There you go.
So now I gotta figure out how I want to
It's just like
move.
the other bridge puzzle. Multiple answers. And depending on the answer will change which way the bridge faces.
Right. But the question is, how do I want to solve it?
Probably correctly. So consider you need to go from black to blue.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of this should be easy then. Still have to account for the other blocks. But you've got most of the answer, and the rest of it's super simple. The wall is your friend here. Mm. They're only singles. The wall is your friend. Now, you got to isolate them into single blocks. There you go.
Oh, that's right. I forgot there's the other thing down there.
Ta-da! You did that. Or in the words of Olivia, I do not think so.
Olivia-isms.
Mm-hmm. I do not think so. I make a suggestion before you get involved
Oh
in that panel.
God. Yes, please.
Head, there you go. Should look real familiar. No,
I'm
no, no.
just looking. Can I not look?
Oh, you can look. I was trying to make sure I was verbally
Aha.
conveying the thing correctly.
It's a boat! What does that boat do?
Well, it probably floats and does boat things.
Yeah, but what kind of boat things does it do? Oh, it shows definitely the different puzzles. That's a map,
It is a map.
but I don't know.
It's the only real blatant map that you're going to get in this game.
That's kind of cool. But what does boat stuff do?
Well,
I
try
mean,
it out.
well, it doesn't let me do anything. Well, I
Sure
mean,
it does. Go look at the map.
I am.
See anything interesting on the map?
Oh, hello! So I can go to wherever I want.
Oh, look, there's a new thing now. What is the new thing? There you go. Just try some different settings on the new
Ooh.
thing.
Oh, fun. And then it stops it. I bet you that stops it. That go faster? Yeah.
Something to keep in mind,
Cool.
by the way.
Yeah.
Nothing in this game is accidental. Everything has a purpose.
Even that boat that's sitting there in the middle of the rock. I mean, that
Even
looks.
everything.
Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Dang. Okay. Because even I could see on the mountain there's a. So this is a good way to look around at the island too.
It really is.
This reminds me of some of the puzzles that were in the game The Room.
Okay.
But cool. So you got different docks that you can land at to get to different areas. Where if you change your perspective, it would allow you to continue with the puzzle.
Yep.
Oh, neat. And then I can follow my progress.
Yep.
But I could see why you would maybe want to slow it down too. Oop, forgot.
Mm.
For certain things and stop. Cool. You don't crash your boat, right?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure. So this brings me back to... Is this the side of the island I was on prior? No. Sort of. Not really. There's the symmetry one. So I just went past it. Now, can you call the boat, or does the boat stay docked at wherever you last left it?
You can absolutely call the boat.
So it'll
Go on
appear...
anything you want except for late for dinner.
That's not what I meant. God darn it. I gotta remember. With you. Okay. But if the
That's all
boat...
you got to do
Alright.
to call the boat.
Okay. So if if the boat wasn't at a certain dock, I would just come here and it would just automatically appear. Well, not
Huh?
automatically, but...
Yeah, it'll come up out of the water.
Weird! Nice! The Incredible Sinking Boat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what the heck is that?
What do you think it is?
Another one of these stupid puzzles that I gotta find where all the orange matches up, which means I probably gotta go... I probably had to be out in the middle of the water to figure it out. Because...
Well,
Or...
you're not technically wrong.
But I'm not technically right either.
No, you just don't have the whole solution.
Probably includes that buoy right there.
No.
No?
No.
Mm. Well, oh shit. I'm getting tired of these damn puzzles. Ugh! So, oh, it opens up the door to allow for to close up those windows.
Mm-hmm.
Do I even want to try? Oh, of course I do. But the question is, what is the frickin' answer? Oh, man. Trying to remember everything. No, because I gotta isolate. Oh, Lorshi, 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 Lorshi. Oh, man.
Now, you're dealing with something a little bit new here.
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with the interaction of the black and whites and the
Yes.
tetraminos.
Yes.
So you now have a new question to ask yourself.
Why the fuck did I decide to start playing this game?
No.
That isn't helping.
Important question here is, can the black and whites exist in the same squares as the tetraminos?
Oh.
The answer is important.
I would say. Well, can always try. But the question is, how do you get them to. But that wouldn't be the right solution, anyhow. That's a very good question. And I don't think I have the answer for it yet. Or maybe I do, but I just don't feel like answering the puzzle. And where am I? Am I back by the damn orchard again?
You're not far. I saw the windmill.
Yeah, I did too. That's why.
Yep. There's pink trees.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm back here.
Oh! Did you see it?
No, what did I see? What did I miss? Seriously?
Walk up.
Yeah.
There you go.
What?
Oh, you've trying to think here. There's an angle on this.
Yeah, an angle. To do what? I mean, obviously I gotta do something, but.
Mhm.
What that? Oh, that's a tree.
I'm trying to remember what the angle on it is.
Yeah, look
There's
what.
a way to get it to look all yellow.
That's not all yellow. That's not gonna be all yellow. Let me take a look at that. Because I was back pretty far and it looked like it was doing something, but.
That's right.
There you go.
There you go.
Sweet. Oh, like you said, there's another one. I don't remember if that was there before.
It was.
I
I
totally
thought
missed.
about pointing it out earlier, but I didn't want to start giving away some of the
Huh.
extracurricular at that point. Not
Interesting.
until you found it.
Hmm.
Now, if you go off that way, there's some cool shit over here.
What, this way?
No, other way. That way, into the desert.
Well, that's where I was heading.
Hmm.
Didn't you see me? I was walking.
That's what I was saying.
Walking!
I'm walking here.
Looks like places for pillars. He runs funny.
So, for anyone familiar with Dark Souls, this is the part where you praise the sun.
Oh, jeez. Ooh, pretty clouds. Oh, can't do it. I keep hitting my spacebar to jump.
Yeah, too bad you haven't acquired the jump ability yet.
I will never. Ooh, that's a rock. Ooh, lots of triangles. I am sure they are important at some point. If not now, they will be. Ah, stop hitting the stupid space. I feel like I'm playing Fortnite. That's my jump button in Fortnite. No, seriously, it is! Ooh. Looks like a sundial. Or a ruler,
Kinda.
Or a ruler, I should say. And a boat. And does that slide? Or does it not? Does not slide.
Nope.
But obviously it's got to do something. Does this slide?
Not exactly.
No. But, oh, there's pieces.
But it definitely does something.
And it looks like
Just maybe not from here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. From the boat, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not calling the damn boat right yet. Get... What the... Stairs. I feel like in Castlevania. Trying to go up and down stairs. Oh, hell no. Oh, go swimming! Let me go swimming! What the hell is that?
Isn't that just the question of the hour?
Do I have to make a triangle now? Seriously?
Would you like the yes or no answer to that
I'm
question?
gonna say it's a no because I can't make a triangle out of these puzzles, but I'm gonna say it has to do something with the shape in some way.
You
But
want a yes or no answer to that question?
not at the moment. At the moment, no. Do I leave footprints? No. See, that's one thing he should have done. Footprints. Footprints in the sand would have made me happy.
I know.
Can't have everything.
Nope.
I want to know, though, why am I on this island by myself? Ooh. Jump! Very interesting.
Oh, you're so close.
What, you talking about creating the line? Or does it have to be that whole thing? It's got to be that whole thing, doesn't it? Dang it!
Well, not necessarily. Go with what you had.
Once I back up a little.
Yeah.
Slow. Maybe. Oh, get out of there. See, it feels like I need to have a little bit more over that way. But... Or is it just that?
Remember, more than one right answer sometimes.
There we go.
Nope. Don't leave it. You're not done with it.
Oh, fudge. What?
You're close to the other one. There.
What? That?
Uh-huh. Straight down.
No. Okay.
See? It's a
I
twofer.
clicked. Yeah, but I clicked on it and it didn't do anything. I thought I messed up. Obviously, I don't have anything. Ooh, what's down there?
The
Scares me.
sun.
No, the sun's up there.
So
Yes.
these ones have no rules.
Hey, there's one.
Hmm.
Oh, that's lovely. But I need rules. But why would you have no rules? Or do you have to go? Ah, oops. Why do I feel like I'm back to something I should know?
Nope, you're not.
What's
But
good?
this is a Dark Souls puzzle.
And I've never played Dark Souls.
Praise the sun.
Okay.
Look at that panel carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your light source. See anything interesting? I mean, look carefully.
Oh, I see something. Wow, that would. Why can't? Oh, I'm totally hitting the wrong ones. So the question is, yeah, but the problem is I can't see all of it.
No, but you can see enough
See
of it to
enough of
figure out the
it.
rest.
So it looked like it goes like this. See, these are little things I would not notice until. Oh,
Again, this is why I thought this format would be fun for this.
yes. It looks like it goes this way. Oh, that's really ingenious. No, I mean,
I
freaking
know.
clever.
Hmm. It's kind of rotten, dirty pool, but yeah.
No, but I mean, it makes you have to really think.
Hmm.
Or, see, now that's the question. Where does it go? Oh, that's not what I was saying. Mm. Sack of BS!
Something to consider before you go do this.
Mm-hmm.
Go back. You might find this is a little easier for a second.
Oh, because. Yeah, but the problem is I still can't get a good angle.
So you know where your start and you know where your end is.
Can
Now you
these
just got to work.
monitors move?
That's
Hmm.
a fine question.
I bet you it'll
Now,
let me power that back up because I wonder does it once I have the power to it does it move? Can I move it on the back? Hmm. I missed that thing in the back. Yes, I can. I can move it.
slide to the right. Slide to the right.
So now I just got to remember. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go back and look again, but
I know where it was if you want to know
nah.
the trouble.
I'll take the slow route. Okay, so that's
Okay. I wouldn't consider it cheating because I know you've seen it.
yeah, but no, I'll take the slow route. So if I'm reading that, so I think it goes this way. There we go. So now which one's open? Do I have to go climbing? Oh no, there it is. No, that's not it. Is it? Oh, god damn, is it that middle one?
Well, they're all active.
Kinda was thinking it was gonna be that. What? No, come on. No, am I wrong? What the? Oh, I see where it starts now. No. Psh, no! That's not what I'm trying to do. Jeez.
Mhm.
How do you have the frickin' oh my gosh. Oh, of course. Very neat.
Just wait till you go underground.
I'm scared
Trying.
too. I find zombies underground. No zombies.
See, the thing is, underground, there's more of these puzzles.
Ow. Oh god, that means I gotta oh, I hate mirror. That was the thing I hated in the Spirit Temple in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Because I'd always have one wrong and or it was like ugh, never mind. Not even gonna go into it. Come on. I got places to go. No, I don't need to do that yet. Seriously. Do I have to go all the way up there? Oh, what the hell?
What?
Oh. Seriously. I missed it. So I have to go all the way back up. Don't go upstairs to see it?
Everything in this game for a reason, including
Oh.
speed of movement.
Yep. That's what I figured.
I'm gonna go take a breather while you're doing that.
Would make sense. There it is. Now the question is, where did the thing open up? Come on. Oops. What time is it? Ooh, it's getting late. I am gonna have to get to sleep soon. Okay. So now, question is, what opened up? Or what is now on? Okay, so did that go... Am I going underground? Yep, here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's reverse. It's this way. Hmm. Oh, it's a little bit more. So, I wonder if it's this one.
Ah, you started in the basement.
I did. I was gonna wait, but it was like, yeah.
The question is, do you think you can pull another laser before you give up tonight?
I don't know. I'm gonna try.
This is a good section to go with, actually, because again, you don't have to understand any of the other like rules and odds and ends. It's
Mhm.
literally just perception and angles.
So that's gonna be that corner. Does that give me any help? Might give me a little. Not. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. What the hell? Alright, so that's where it ends. Jeez. Oh my gosh, I hope I can remember this pattern.
Pen and paper's handy here.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna start. Might have to start this all over again with trying to figure out where. The question is, where does this start?
Probably at the beginning.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Well, ask a silly question.
It wasn't a silly question. It was a inquiring mind wants to know where to start, and she's got to figure it out. I'm gonna assume it's up there. But it could be wrong. That pretty much does not give me any. I'm sorry. I am boring you, aren't I?
No, I'm just doing multiple things at the same time.
No, I'm just teasing. Come on. I gotta poke funny at some point.
I know. Oh, oh.
And I know it ends there. know if I've got this. That's the problem. That's not gonna be it. That'll be it, though. When in doubt, try something else. Till it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ah, crap. More levels. That's where you start. Yeah, but where the frick do you end? Seriously? Oops. That's where you start. Go down there. Woohoo! Oh, great. So now how do I angle the light?
Blinded by the light, revved up like a douche, and in the middle of the night, blinded, blinded, blind. Just checking out our stuff about sauce right now.
I was not expecting anything about sauce. That did kind of throw me for.
Wasn't it great though?
Oh, there it is.
Ta-da!
But now I gotta figure out what the hell.
Look, you've got another answer right in front of you. You might want to jot that down. There you go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There. No. That goes that way. There we go. No, this way. What are you talking about? This one? I already did it.
No, I was talking about the one in the water.
What about the one in the water?
Oh, the one that you just finished. The mirror. Because the water's reflecting the panel that you just did.
Yeah, and I followed it. So what? Huh?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah,
We're good.
I figured. You know what? I got the angle. I'm gonna watch myself do it. That way, then I know I got it. Now the question is, what the hell with that one? It's not gonna be the same thing. Oop. So there's got to be some way to see it. But what way? Oh, stop hitting the jump button. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Can't see anything in that reflection, so...
You're close to it, though. Look back down. Get close to the water again.
Whoop! I got way
Just got to
too...
get your light source lined up with it a little bit.
Okay...
You got the corner of the light.
Yeah, so I wonder, do I have to go on the other side? Yeah, there we go. Oop,
Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
Nope, not that one. That one. There we go.
Well done.
See? I can be taught a little bit. So I'm gonna assume, since this is in the kind of the same area, that I should be able to do something similar, but maybe not.
Oh, you can totally do something similar.
Yeah, right there.
Hmm.
But now I want to figure out if I can do this. Okay. Oh, of course you're not gonna let me do it this time. Nope. Now the question was, what was it? Alright, so it's gotta start there.
Super late night streams. Late night super streams.
Best time to stream is late at night. Oops. Didn't want to do that, I don't think. No. I think I've got my starting one. Nope. Am I right in the starting one? No, so the bottom one. What am I missing? Oh, well, hail. That would explain it.
Yeah, did you find it?
Yeah, I think I did. I just gotta get myself positioned again. It's all the way down. There we go. I wasn't going far enough. So now where's that go? Oh, that one. Oh, son of a sack of... Okay, this one I know I'm gonna have to write down.
Hmm. But you found it easy enough this time, though.
I did. And now the question is... Let's hope my... I hope my notes were good enough. That's the real question. Nope. So I screwed up somewhere. I think I reversed it.
Very possibly.
Alright.
Yep, just giggling about sauce.
It's not fair. You can't, bring sauce onto our streams and then not be able to share. That's not fair. Not fair at all. Because, yeah, just not fair. Goddamn, how many more freaking levels do I have here? What did I just do?
You move the mirror.
I did move the mirror. Did I want to move the mirror, though? That's the question. Well, I guess. Oh, son of a...
What's the matter?
No, I'm just trying to see if I can remember. Oh, well,
Well, look, you can remember.
yeah, my memory ain't that great. Again, getting old.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Okay, Dory. No. 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 What I wanted to... Stop it. Okay.
Hooray!
Oh, crap. Now I gotta move more frickin'... How many times do I have to do... Oh, shit! No! No! Oh, fuck.
You're so close, though. You're almost done with this one.
I hope so.
You're so close to your laser.
This is getting to be annoying as all...
You, I can confirm you've at least hit the, if I remember correctly, the absolute basement of this section. You get through this area, and you should be getting your laser.
I hope so. Because I was getting sleepy.
Hmm?
Of course, maybe if I had stood it in the right spot, I
Hmm.
might have seen something. But, of course, did I? No. Why would I do that? Now the question is, where the frick do I stand to get a view? Oh my god, how many frickin'...
Hmm.
But seriously, where do you stand for this thing? Oh, right there. I guess it's just a U. Upside down U. I just don't remember which one. Oops. So if it's not that way, it's that way.
Ta-da!
Great. Here we go again. The question is where... Oh. Did I just miss it?
Not necessarily.
No, I did not. I think I just did there. Where the fuck do you stand for that one? Oop. Serious. Damn, where do you stand for that one? I have no clue where you stand for that one.
Find your light source.
Yeah, I'm trying to. But it ain't working.
You might want to try pulling back away from it.
That's what I did, but I couldn't see past.
There's your light source. Now
Yeah,
you just gotta work your angle a little bit.
but I just. Yeah, which. I can't.
That might be your spot right there, actually.
Fuck. Better be. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Mm, I missed it again.
You can always put this section down and we can call it a night if you want.
No, I'm just trying to think. Cause I saw a glimmer of it, but it seems
Mm-hmm.
to only work if it goes down, not up.
Look up a minute. Okay, so there's ceiling light.
Hmm.
It looks like you've got some ambient light coming in. There we go. I'm betting you're probably there. Feels like this is going to be.
See, it's kind of coming in at that angle, but that's just the question. Where do I need to be back here more?
Maybe. Yeah, because it's like you got to get more to your right. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Oop. Can't do it from there. Dang it! I was hoping I could cheat a little. Now the question is, so that's what I saw. So now I gotta reverse that. Oops. There we go. Took me
Hold
long
on.
enough.
Yeah, but you got it.
That's true, I did.
Hey, they gave you an easy one.
Be nice if that was the actual one.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but that's just it. Is it that one or is there another?
No,
Yeah.
look straight down.
I am looking straight down. Oh, hello. I tried putting my. Wait.
I told you they were giving you an easy one.
Oh, jeez. Sort of. Guess I'll. Oh, go. So where's my starting point? Did I get it? Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't seem like I did.
No, you did.
Alright.
I believe you've only got one left down here.
Not this big fucking one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck this shit. Now I gotta figure out what fucking angle. I'm sick of fucking angles. No, I'm just kidding.
Now you better not watch Reboot then. There's a whole island of lost angles.
Oh shit. How the hell? Oh my god, this one I am not going to remember. Holy fuck. Holy frickin' A. I don't even know. Shit. Now my question is, where else can I get a good angle on the fucking light? I guess right there.
Hmm?
Yeah, but the... Mm. Damn. But that's a kicker. How the hell did that even... Oh my gosh. You laugh at me. I'm serious. This one's tough to get a good angle
I
on.
know it is tough.
Oh my gosh.
This one's a bear. Some of this you kind of have to infer from what you can't see.
Right.
You have to infer what you can't see from what you can.
Yeah, the problem is I can't... Oh my gosh. I'm trying to picture it in my head too, and that's the problem.
Don't just write it down.
I can't even put it together. That's the problem. Because I'm not even sure what I'm seeing. Oh my gosh. Seriously, what the hell did they do?
So you know how it ends,
Yeah.
and you should have pretty much most of the beginning and middle.
Okay, so there's the... It still makes no frickin' sense, though. I guess that did. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can figure this one out. Okay. So I know when it ends, it goes this way. Then it comes back up, it goes down, it goes like this. No. Lucky
There you
guess.
go. Now, before you leave here, you want to pick up an environmental while you're here?
Sure.
Okay. So, go back around the plank there, the catwalk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. To your right. Now, look to your right.
Am I right? Am I right?
Yep. So, you want to go ahead and raise the water. Now move the camera right there. Focus on upper center of your camera, right where it's at. Watch as the water comes up.
Okay. Oh, it makes like a triangle.
Move your dot to the left and up, right about that spot. Pay attention here for a second.
Okay. Ah,
Now here's the trick. Right
yeah.
now it's not a perfect circle.
Right.
So you want to lower the water, and as the water's lowering, start clicking on that spot until it turns on and start following it down because you're going to have the line exposed as the water drops.
Okay.
It's kind of a moving puzzle.
Ah. See, I feel like Was I in the
You
wrong?
may not be you might have been in the wrong
Okay.
spot by a tidge, but that's there is one there.
Okay.
But it's totally going to follow this big gray line. You may need to be trying to think here. You may need to be a little more to your right.
Yeah, because that doesn't look like it makes a line.
Yeah, it does exist. I remember
Mhm.
that.
Maybe I need to be more center. Maybe not.
Thinking that's about the spot.
Like over here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
The circle has to be able to connect to the trail.
Right. Yeah. So I'm missing where.
Yeah, you always come back to it too.
That is true.
Pain in the ass. I remember it's here,
Mhm.
and the circle's a giveaway. It's just trying to figure out exactly where the line starts. Because
Yeah.
I know you have to be standing somewhere where it'll pan the camera as you.
Yeah. I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Ooh, another corridor. Oh.
Oh, it's right. I forgot about this room. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I thought you were further in, and I totally spaced that this room exists.
That's all right.
It is a neat room though, playing with the curves like that.
Oh, and then you gotta reverse.
Hmm. Well, it's not a
Or not
reverse,
not reverse, but now you got another one underneath it.
right? And this one is concave instead of convex.
Ah, jeez. Da, 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 da. Okay. Ooh, definitely interesting. Oh my god. Come on. Oops, wrong way. Oh, that's an interesting puzzle right there.
Hmm.
But you can't go because you got. So how do you do this one? Anyhow. Oh, that is weird. How do you do that?
Got to get the right angle.
Angle. Mm. So it's gonna be that way. Okay. That is so. But what is the right angle?
The other side.
Should have known. I didn't know you could get back there.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
It's kind of dirty and rotten, but...
Well, but it makes. But again, it makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Now I just gotta remember what all my science. Oh. The hard
I
part
remember
is.
what it is if you want it. There you go.
I just couldn't remember if it was all the way. So obviously that one, but aha. Oh, thank God that was an easier one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Was I supposed to go on the elevator?
Can, but look up at the elevator from the underside, though.
Well, there you go.
That's what I was talking about, how the camera will pan if you're in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
So, in any case.
Ooh, you could have came in a different way?
Hmm.
Ah, interesting. So am I done in here?
You're going to want to go up the elevator.
Well, how do I get the elevator down?
Ask nicely.
Come down, elevator? Please? That wasn't what you were referring to. How do you get the elevator down?
I'm trying to remember, actually.
I screwed up.
Not necessarily. Screw it. You know, always try and just... You might be able to get to it from the other side now. Just take the long way up.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have to take the long way. What did I do? I screw up everything.
Not necessarily.
Ugh. Yeah. If there was an easier way, I'm going to be. Where was I? Is this the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, didn't I have to go up? Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is. Come on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Trying to remember where it pops up. Yep, over there.
Cool. And there's my next
Uh-huh.
beam of light. Sweet!
We got number 2.
How many are there again? 7 total? Was that what it was? 7?
Mm-hmm. Now, look at
Yep.
that laser, by the way. There's something interesting here.
Well, it's yellow.
Not
And
just
it's
that.
crossing, but it's also crossing the blue.
Which means what?
There's X marks a spot.
No.
What?
More important than that.
What?
Where did that first blue one go?
Went to the mountain.
Where is that one not going?
Not to the mountain, so it's got to be redirected towards the mountain.
Mm-hmm. But you can't move that post. You should go see where it's pointed.
Oh God. What am I gonna have to do now?
Now, if it makes you feel any better, this is the only laser like this.
That don't make me feel better.
All the others will actually go straight to the mountain. This is the only one that
Of
deviates.
course I have to take the one that deviates. It goes out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Not exactly. Look carefully. Not out there.
Oh, shit. Do I have to move that mirror or whatever that is up there?
Hmm. Once you do, you can aim it and you'll hit the mountain with it.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Yeah, but how the frick do you move it? Oh, God. What is the trick to this one?
There's no trick.
Oh,
See? No trick.
okay. Now the question is, which way is my mountain? Not the one up. Come on. I want. Nope. Nope. No. You're giving me every single one but the one I want.
So get closer. Get a better angle.
Yes, that's true. I like to do things difficultly.
Oh! That reminds me. This is another interesting thing.
Did I get. Nope. So.
You may actually want to bring it back further than the mountain. So don't just aim for the mountain. Bring it back a little more. Because this laser does something else cool too.
Okay.
Watch it.
Did it change my color? Now I gotta go find that angle again. Fuck this game! Fuck this game! I'm too tired.
Tell
for
me
this.
that's not clever for that cloud, though.
Again, I'm tired.
I know you are.
No,
But you
this
pulled
game
two
is
lasers and you
no.
made some really cool discoveries.
I am going to leave that there so I can get that damn cloud thing the next time I play.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is not a good game to play when you are starting to get tired, but it is fun. I do like these puzzles. These are cool puzzles, and I definitely like having to think. And I actually figured out quite a few on my own, but I appreciated the help.
I knew you would.
Those Tetraminos, though, those are gonna kick my ass. I'm gonna
Oh,
say
those
that right
fuckers are evil.
now. That is
Those little bastards are fucking evil.
oh my gosh. But I am definitely gonna have to call it a night because I will go cross-eyed
So,
or I'm gonna
so
throw my
before you
keyboard.
call it a night, though,
Yes.
just kind of a rundown because we've been cracking to this about 3.5 hours.
Jeez, I didn't realize it was that
Yeah,
long. Dang.
yeah.
Oh my god,
So,
wow.
initial thoughts though. We've had a good solid sit
Mm-hmm.
in for a first session.
Yes.
I just kind of want an initial overall thought though. Now that
Beautiful.
you've really gotten into the meat.
It's a beautiful landscape. It is definitely I like puzzle games and I like puzzle games that make me think. Some are making me think a little too hard, which is why I'm glad we're doing it this way.
Hmm.
Because I seriously would have given up on the game, or I would be using a. I would have just used a walkthrough just to get through the game, just to see what would happen. So, but it's definitely creative, and it definitely. I can't wait to keep going and see what else I gotta uncover and see what kind of puzzles I'm gonna come up with.
You'd be
And start.
surprised how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Yeah, I need to definitely get some sleep. I need to go back to Fortnite. I need something to take my mind off of puzzles and just go shoot some things. It's definitely not a
There's
shooter. But
yeah.
it is again, these are the type of puzzle games I like. I like the ones where you have to try to figure out and how to get to the next area. So this is definitely a good game, so it's a good recommendation. I'm
I'm
glad I
glad you
got
had,
it.
I'm glad you're having fun with it. I'm
Yes.
looking forward to more of the dumb leading the blind.
Yeah,
So
I'm not touching this without you. That's all I'm gonna say is that this game will be paused until we can get back together and do some more because, yeah, there's just no
well,
way I'm gonna be able to do any more on my. Well, I don't want to spoil. I want you to be entertained by my blindness as I go through this.
well, do you want to shoot for a little more tomorrow night
We can. I
or,
don't have anything going on.
or Friday? I'm going to specify Friday night because it is specifically Friday now.
Yeah.
I don't want to say tomorrow night and it'd be Saturday, though I do think my Saturday night might be open too, actually. So,
Tonight, yes, I will be free. What time?
let's aim for say 8 my time,
8 your
so
time?
8 o'clock Eastern.
I think we can do
We can
that.
get an
Sounds
earlier start, and that way we'll be able to have another solid multi-hour sit-in.
Yep, I'll just kick my family all off the computer and tell them, get off of there. You can go play Fortnite somewhere else.
Right. There's enough devices in the house that play it.
Well, really only one. Other one in our house, but I'll play my Fortnites in the morning.
So
Cool. No, I would love to because I do want to keep going while it's still kind of fresh in my mind.
right.
We'll
No, definitely. And
so,
a good night's sleep will do wonders for this for you too.
yeah, I hope
So
so. I hope so. Yes. Well, and I like we talked earlier. This has been a stressful week, and I definitely was tired earlier. Glad I stayed up to play because I have been wanting to play. I almost started it without you, but I'm like, no, hold off. I'll find
oh, yeah.
out. But if we didn't start the by next week, I was gonna be like, screw it, we're starting.
Yeah.
So
No, I like I said, things have settled down, and we've got the opportunity to get this going, and I'm excited to see where it takes us, and this will
see
this
if
will be up on the YouTube soon enough. So, but for uh, for anybody with us on Twitch, we are going to be back 8 o'clock Eastern tonight. Jumping back into The Witness. Um, for anybody that's catching this on YouTube, you should have another one of these coming up in about 24 to 36 hours, getting posted up as well. But other than that, everybody, I want to say thank you for stopping in. Thank you to our guinea pig, Kathy. So she willingly donned the blindfold tonight, and
and she's fallen asleep.
yep, I know. See, you were making fun of me saying it was going to be me tonight.
Yeah, that is true, but yeah, normally I'm the night owl and usually I'm still up playing Fortnite, but
Mhm.
lately it's just been I'm like I said, I'm getting old.
Yeah,
I'm turning into
it
an
happens.
old lady. I
It
need I
happens.
need I need I need to keep the young stuff going, but yeah, no. I will be fresh as a daisy tomorrow. Ready to go.
All right. Well, in that
Cool.
case, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us for the first ever installment of The Dumb Leading the Blind, The Witness. We'll see you back later tonight. Peace.